Oh, my fur and whiskers! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh, the Queen, she'll have my head for sure!
Okay, so that happened. Not sure how those doors opened in with Sora standing that close to them, but...
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big. Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
I mean, logic doesn't really apply to Wonderland, does it? Oops. And in later Kingdom Hearts games, the X button becomes the action button. So I'm still a little bit used to that. Tiny Heartless, if only I could have fought them while I was big. Yes, exactly. Well, it looks like he's not waking up. So, let's drink this other bottle. Get big. And let's just shove the bed into the wall. I'm glad Sora knows that that's a thing he can do. And shrink onto the table and spawn some more enemies. Ooh. We got little floating fire dudes. And one of the great things about this game is that your teammates can give you tech points. So, if Donald uses Blizzard on a fire thing or fire on a Blizzard thing, those are worth tech points. That's good. If Goofy blocks a fire attack or any other attack for that matter, that's tech points. Hey, free experience. With the doorknob.
Court is now in session!
His eyes are really red.
But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling? Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Bring me evidence of Alice's innocence. Fail, and it's off with all of your heads. Gather as much or as little evidence as you please. Report back here once you're ready. So, gathering evidence. And this is where I... Okay, first of all, let me stop and say for a moment, White rabbits have red eyes. I just realized that, like in real life. If you see a white rabbit, it probably has red eyes. Yeah, so I'm gonna save real quick. So yeah, when I was saying before, you know, Donald and Goofy were saying, we gotta come up with clothes that we could wear everywhere. This is what they were wearing on Traverse Town, and they're just gonna wear it here, and it doesn't blend with anything, and they're gonna say that's fine. And then you've got, they say no meddling, and then what do they let Sora do the moment he steps onto this planet? Meddle. Of course, the Heartless are meddling first, so you could argue that they're unmeddling, but they act like it's still meddling. It's very confusing. Who are you? Who indeed? Poor Alice, soon to lose her head, and she's not guilty of a thing. Hey, if you know who the culprit is, tell us. Yeah, well, the Cheshire Cat has all the answers, but he doesn't always tell. The answer, the culprit, the cat, all lie in darkness. Unmeddling. Wait. They've already left the forest. I won't tell which exit. There are 4 pieces of evidence in all. 3 are a cinch to find. The 4th is tricky. Big reward if you find them all. Should we trust him? To trust or not to trust? I trust you'll decide. Yeah, I mean, you can't really tell Sora not to. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. But at the same time, they're not remotely trying. They're just like, okay, fine, we're with you. Let's go. We're still in combat. Oh, hey, let's use my magic real quick.
See ya.
So that's what magic looks like, if you could tell. The combat in this game is a little... what's the word I'm looking for? Muddled. It's hard to see what's going on sometimes. So one of the things I like about this game above all the others is the way the magic gauge works. You can see I have 2 magic bars and I can overcharge them a little bit. Ooh, obtain footprint. So there's 1 piece of evidence. And what's up here? Oh, hey, a doorway to somewhere. I guess let's go through this doorway, shall we? To the bazaar room. That's probably true. Stench. You know, that's the first and last time that it's mentioned that the Heartless smell really bad. Is that there's a stench clue. Okay, so we got 2 of the clues already. We need 2 more. Give me a potion and I'll make you bigger. And I can't remember where they all are. I could Google it, but I want to see if I can figure it out first. There's a rock blocking this door. Max AP up. Though, does Goofy recognize it as meddling? Because he was definitely refusing to tell the Queen that there was meddling going on. Oh, I found some Dalmatians. 2 big teeth. Oh, hey, there's the 3rd clue. He's right. The first 3 clues are easy to find, and I know where the 4th one is. I just don't remember how to get there. So again, here's 3D platforming at work. These mushrooms, really, it would be nice if you could grab onto their edges, but you can't. That 4th one, though, it's not hard if you know where to go. Unfortunately, I don't remember where to go. This is my least favorite world. I've never liked Alice in Wonderland anyway. What did he say? He said to give him a potion, right? So I'll give him a potion.
Here.
Alice in Wonderland always creeped me out. Examine. I'm ripe enough to be picked and eaten. Oh, my head. See ya. Alright, so I knew I could do those things, but I don't know. There, let's knock that off. There, and then I'll eat it, and that'll make me shrink. And I've changed where the tree is, so I think that will help me get to where the next thing is. I could be wrong, though. I could have just screwed it up. Who knows? Okay, so there's a doorway over here to the bazaar room. And this is where yep, there's the last one. Okay, so this is where it gets to be a pain, and I made it. All right, cool. So that was fast and easy. Claw marks. Well, look what you found. Excuse me. Well, look what you found. Nice going. Now we can save Alice. Don't be so sure. She may be innocent, but what about you? What do you mean? I won't tell, but I'll give you something. Attained the power of the ice. Learned the magic spell Blizzard. So they did a good thing here where you go to customize, and I'm going to set my Blizzard to the square button. The fire button and the square button, or the fire and Blizzard, do behave differently other than just having different elements. So for example, let me show you fire, Blizzard, right? There you go, good job, Donald. Let me get some tech points for that. So you can see it, oh gosh, I forgot about that.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! See ya!
The Donald and Goofy will also waste all of your items pointlessly if you don't take them away. Yeah, so you can see fire does one firebolt, and it actually tracks, especially as you level it up. And then Blizzard does kind of a shotgun spread, so we're going to save real quick before we turn in this evidence, just in case the Cheshire Cat knows what he's talking about. I should take the... yeah, I probably should. Put that in the stock. Oh man, I was watching someone else's playthrough of this game, and they were using the exchange button on everything, and it was just painful to watch. I just wanted to yell at them, no, you can just use stock and it'll just put it in there. But I couldn't, because it was a recording, not a live stream. So the good news is you can absolutely yell at me if I'm being an idiot. And because this is a live stream, you can tell me to be smarter, like you just did. Before you sits Her Royal Majesty, the Noble Queen of Hearts. Who are you? I'm Sora. I'm Goofy, and that there's Donald. Pleased to meet you, though I do wish it were under better circumstances. You wish you could yell at me when I'm screwing up in Dark Cloud? I don't blame you. I'm sorry you got mixed up in this nonsense. I wish you could yell at me when I'm being stupid in Dark Cloud too. Have you watched you've watched both of the last 2 episodes I put up yesterday, right? So you saw what I did to my big money hammer. It just doesn't work. Yes, I am ready to present evidence. Very well, Council. Step up to the podium. Now show me what you've found. Well, that's certainly a lot of evidence, but I'm still not impressed. Cards, cards, not guards. I did save before going in, and I could have gone back to save. I just didn't feel like it. I was like, I'm not even going to use this anyway. I have tons of money. I don't feel like starting this over. So I didn't, because I'm terrible. I'm sorry. So I've got 4 pieces of evidence. She's got 1. Checking all 5 would only be a waste of time. Alright then, choose the one you wish to present. I'll decide who's guilty based on that evidence. What? After all the trouble of collecting it? You dare object? Then you will lose your head. Now choose 1 box. I could have... Sorry, I have both of the doggies up here with me, and one of them was shaking their head, so I want to make sure they were doing okay. Yeah, I could have, but I have so many other weapons to level, and I didn't feel like it, so I didn't. And we're just all going to have to live with that choice, I think. I'm almost done with the game anyway. Are you certain? No second chances, and this is completely random, so it doesn't matter. Now we shall see who the real culprit is. The last time I did this, when I was doing this, I was actually doing the 15-hour playthrough on my PS3 was the last time I played this game. And I didn't save before I opened the evidence, and I managed to open Alice's evidence somehow. I was a genius, and I was really annoyed about that, so I'm glad I saved this time and got it right. What in the world was that? There's your evidence. Alice is innocent. Silence! I'm the law here! Article 29. Anyone who defies the Queen is guilty. That's crazy! Seize them at once! Some more Wonderland logic. Just everything will fade into the ground. Ah! Cards, if they touch the tower, you lose your heads! So you can't actually kill the cards here, and you don't get any experience for knocking them out. You can knock them out, but they'll come right back at you. So the idea is to attack the tower and get Alice lowered down so you can rescue her. So you see they're starting to wake up.
Come on.
Nope, you missed me. Oh, I keep pressing L2 to lock on because if this was a first-person or to hit my magic, because if this was a first-person shooter, I would be hitting L2 to what's the word I'm looking for? Well, there we go. Defeated them all, and I'm not gonna get to pick up any of that money because the fight is over, which is really frustrating. All that money drops and I can't pick it up. You see me not moving, it was because the game decided I couldn't move, not because I wasn't trying. She must have gotten kidnapped while we were fighting. You fools! Find the one who's behind this. I don't care how. Without a defendant, there's no trial. Makes sense, I suppose. So let's save. And we'll go back to the bazaar room, because what else are we gonna do? I don't know. Thinking this was the wrong choice, because I thought something else was gonna happen if you came here. So you can get 3 experience for killing those if you use Blizzard on them instead of just attacking them. Blaze Shard is in their crafting material.
See ya.
And that's the great thing about the shotgun effect of the Blizzard is you can take out a bunch of enemies all at once.
Deep freeze. See ya.
Oh, my MP went up. I now have 3 MP gauges. And of course I weakened my magic at the beginning of the game, so the magic is mostly going to be good for tech points more than killing as we go on.
See ya. Deep freeze.
Ooh, a new enemy type. These guys are a pain in the butt. You can't attack them from the front because they got the big bellies, but you can tech them when they run at you like that, and then they just kind of stand there and go, I don't understand, how did I get stopped? Just like that. This is exactly what they sound like. Okay, well, if coming in here was useless, I guess let's go to the other area we can go to. The Lotus Forest. Oh yeah, now I remember what I gotta do. Boom. Rock. Just 'cause. For every heartless. Yes. Have you seen Alice? Alice, no. Shadows, yes. Where did they go? This way? That way? Doesn't matter. Left, right, up, down, all mixed up, thanks to the shadows. Step deeper into the forest to the deserted garden. You might find shadows in the upside or down room. Oh, it's just upside down. I don't know why I read an R there that was clearly not there.
Deep freeze.
Oh, I'm out of magic. So, the one good thing about the way they changed magic in the other Kingdom Hearts games, Kingdom Hearts 2, I should say, rather than the others, because the others are all command-based, so you have cooldowns on the magic, and so you have to wait for you just wait for the cooldown, and then it comes back up. Kingdom Hearts 2 has a magic bar that drains, and then once it hits the minimum, then it recharges. This one, the great thing about it is you can cast more spells per mana bar, especially late in the game, than you can in Kingdom Hearts 2. But you do run out, and when you run out, you can't charge it. You have to attack things and use and find these mana orbs on the ground. Rude. Oh, I should probably put abilities on Donald and Goofy so they're slightly less useless. So Berserk means his attack power is boosted when he's low, and Rocket Jackpot. Jackpot means more HP and MP orbs, so that's good. And he also he has an ability now called Rocket where he can attack people with that. Okay. Yeah, that is probably a wise decision. I tend to not do the magnet as much if I have anything else to spend it on because I'd rather have combat effectiveness. But Jackpot absolutely makes sense to use. I don't use a lot of items. I don't know if you've noticed, I have not used an item since we started this playthrough, except where it was necessary to continue the story. So we're here. Oh yeah, we can go through the store. Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to assume, and I could probably assume it too. I just don't. They're hiding somewhere, and the Momoraths outgrabe. What? Want to find the shadows? Try turning on the light. What the heck is Momoraths outgrabe? Was that intentional, or was that like they just really screwed up that translation? Was that supposed to be nonsense? Does anyone know? Am I alone in not understanding what is happening here? Probably try to save some of my magic, huh? And that's one of the things that's great is that guy will turn and follow you as you try to run behind him, and you can only attack him from behind. So you tech him, and he stuns, and then you can... Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Do not use fire on the fire magic dudes. That is not a good way to win. No idea what you just said. That was all, I'm gonna guess, Irish to me. Was the cat speaking Irish?
Fire!
Oh, you don't have to light these with magic. You light them with action commands. It's too dim. Make it brighter. What next? One more lamp that you need to light. It's literally right... He's right there. Why are you so confused, Donald? All the lights are on. You'll see the shadows soon. Jabberwocky. You know the thing? I am aware of a thing called a Jabberwocky. And I guess I'm aware that the Jabberwocky exists in this. It was originally a poem. Oh, okay. So he's referring to that poem. See, I learn things all the time when I talk to you. That's why I like to talk to you. I'll have to look that up later, or I bet you'll text me that, I bet, if I ask real nice. Okay, we're up here. Might as well open this chest while we're up here, right? Ta-da! Yep, I knew it. I knew you would. I'm lost. That's not unusual for me. Oh, you sent me the link. Weird, I don't have it yet. The last link I have from you is about the Monarchy Masters thing. There it is. Excellent. I will look at that later. Or maybe when I'm like, oh, I'm dying, I can't play anymore, I will. That's not my fault. You'll have a better view from higher up. Maybe if I'm like, I can't play anymore, I need a break for a minute, I'll pause and read the poem and talk about the Jabberwocky. The shadows should be here soon. Look at this little Cheshire Cat dance. Are you prepared for the worst? If not, too bad. Ah! And this is my least favorite boss in the entire game.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Come on!
Because he sits high up and he's really hard to attack. You can't attack him from, well, you can, but it's hard. I am here already. I am racing through. It's amazing what can happen when you're playing this game and you remember where everything is. You can get through these levels really fast. You can do each world in less than an hour. Which is one of the reasons I figure I can beat the entire game in a day.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Dude, what?
See ya! Deep freeze!
Oh, I mistimed that. Oh, there we go. Oh. Ah. Each world in yeah, that's how, I mean, there's an achievement for beating the game in less than 15 hours. The worlds can go by really fast when you know what you're doing. There we go. I wish that I had whatever the ability is that lets me see health bars. I hate not being able to see health bars. Scan, I think it is. So that boss is down. We already have completed 3 levels, and we still haven't even gotten Rose in here yet. Yeah, that's what I thought too, but it wasn't there.
What a racket. How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
Keyhole inside the keyhole. Might be I have to go back to Traverse Town and do some more stuff to get it. Ooh, a gummy ship piece. This gummy ain't like the others, no sir. Okay, I'll hold on to it. Navigee piece. Splendid, you're quite the hero. If you're looking for Alice, she's not here. She's gone off with the shadows into darkness. Oh. Let's go back to our gummy ship. We might find her in another world. We've got to go to a save point to return to our ship.